travelers. How are you all doing today? Ye blessings! Thank you so much for pressing the play button. Please feel free to stay and to also join the others. The mathematical wizards will restore your energy while you are here to learn. It is so great to have you. I am Johnny, your host with HomeCountry Mathematics. I truly appreciate you. Let's learn some maths, shall we? Ye wonderful learning individuals, it is a pleasure. Okay, let us continue on. We are attempting to finalize and finish Unit 1, Chapter 1, and moving on into the next chapter, Unit 1, Chapter 1-2. I look forward to you all being there and showing up. Again, it's so great to have you. Yes, it is. All right. Let us continue. All right. We need to work on some prerequisite skills as we progress into our algebra journey. Let us work this problem. 15.36 divided by 4.8. All right. To solve this, we are going to do long division. It's so much fun. It truly is. I find the easiest way is to solve this problem by ignoring the decimals. Let's work our long division as whole numbers. 48 divided by, well, it's actually 1536 divided by 48. Okay. So the way I look at this, we want to be able to subtract, right? Because with division is subtraction. Okay? So we look at 48, and to break it down, we look at it by going 1 over 48. We're not really dividing here, but this is kind of how I look at it. That gives us a decimal number, so we're not going to go 1 into 48. We're not going to go 1 into 15 either because, well, we're actually subtracting here. So 15 is much less than 48. Therefore, we need to go into triple digits. Yes. 48 is less than 153. Perfect. Now this is the point where we have to determine how many times we're looking for multiples. 48 times 1 equals 48, correct? We need to get as close as possible to 153 without going over. So we must continue by doing multiples. On the side here, let me go like this, because we may need to do one more. We shall see. 48 times 2 . Again, I highly recommend that you have your multiplication or times table memorized. It will make solving your mathematical problems so much quicker and so much faster. Good luck in your studies. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. We are less, but I think we could get a little closer. Let's find out. $48 times 3. 8 times 3. 24. Carry the 2. 4 times 3, 12, plus 2, 14. All right, there we go. We are super close to the number 153 without going over. This is perfect. If we add another 48 or go 48 times 4, we are definitely going to be greater than 153. We don't want that. $144. Put the 3, line up right here. 48 times 3 is 144. With division is subtraction. Because 3 is less than 4, we always want this number to be larger than the lower number. If it's not, then we must borrow. This becomes a 4. 3 becomes 13. Six and 4 is 10. To get us to 13, we need another 3 more jumps. 6 plus 3 is 9. Therefore, 13 take away 4 is 9. Bring our 6 down. Now, we need to do the same thing. Get as close to 96 without going over. I recommend you keep your work, and because I have to clean up the screen to reduce clutter, I had to undo. So, but do your work on a scrap piece of paper, that way you're not erasing. Okay? 2. That is our number. 48 times 2. Put our 2 there. 96. Again, subtraction. We have a remainder of 0. Perfect. Now, to figure out where the decimals go, let me show you. Okay, I like to set it up in a multiplication format. 48, 32, and 1536. Okay, so looking at our original problem, we can see where the decimals are. 4.8, that's where the decimal is. 15.36, that's where the decimal is. Now, if you've been watching the series, you will know how I do this. 4.8, okay? This is where I talk about upside down leapfrogging. I know, it sounds silly. One jump. Okay? Looking at our answer, we have 2 jumps. Now, because we're dividing here, if I was to show you actually how to do it in the multiplication way, I would be adding. I would go 1 jump plus another jump equals 2 jumps. But we're dividing here, so we have to subtract. So, to figure out where the decimal is on 3.2, it is 2 take away 1. Whoops. Which is 1 jump. There's where our decimal belongs. So our answer is 3.2. $15.36 divided by 4.8. If that is the answer you got, great job. Okay, let's do another one quickly. That was subtraction of decimals, the last couple of videos here, this one included. Multiplication of decimals, division of decimals, so we've done long multiplication, long division. Now let's get into fractions. Oh, it's everybody's favorite, I know. I always say, don't sleep in fractions class, kids. Now recall, when you're multiplying fractions, even dividing, it is so easy. With with multiplication, all we need to do is straight multiply the numerator and straight multiply the denominator. It's that easy. I think a lot of individuals, this is kind of the most challenging area for fractions for people, and that is okay. Let me show you how to do this, adding fractions together. This is why I always recommend having your multiplication table memorized. It's going to really help you in finding those common numbers that you need. Because when you're adding or subtracting fractions, you have to find the common denominator. Okay, this one is easy. So this is how we do it. We need a common denominator. These numbers work nicely because we know we could multiply them together and we get 15. So there's our common denominator right there. That's why this one is really easy. So, to show you the work, let me show you. Okay, so I've determined, I have decided that 15 is going to be my denominator. Knowing this, I have to make this 15 and also this 15. So in order to do that, I here have to multiply the numerator and the denominator by 5 to get 15. Okay, so what I end up with on the top is 5 times 1 plus, same thing here, I have to make this denominator 15. In order to do that, I multiply the numerator and the denominator by 3. So, therefore, I get 2 times 3. It's that easy. Also, with an addition sign or a subtraction sign, I always do this imaginary fence. This is a left-hand side, and this is a right-hand side. We always do the multiplication first on the left-hand side, and then the multiplication first on the right-hand side. Okay, continuing on. I get 5 times 1 plus 2 times 3. Our denominator remains unchanged. Now we can work with the addition sign. I may even bring up the topic of bed mass or ped mass. It's all the same. Okay? Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. These are like the steps. First you do all your brackets. These are our brackets or parentheses. Then you do exponents. Well, it doesn't really matter which order as long as you do the phase together. Phase or stage. Okay? Once that's done, and you've gotten rid of all your brackets and your exponents, then you work on division multiplication. Well, we didn't have any exponents, so we could pretty much go right to division and multiplication. We don't have any division, therefore we're doing multiplication. And then the last step is the addition, subtraction. That's where we are right now. Okay? I'll do more examples in the future. So now we have 5 plus 6, which is 11. Our denominator is unchanged. You could even check this on a calculator if you like. That is it. Stay tuned. The next video, we're going to do some multiplication and division of fractions. Great job, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.